Hello dear viewer, I'm leesusss. Welcome back to Planet Crafter with trees now and other stuff from there as well. How exciting. Slowly coming through. They're not fully, they'll get huge before you know it. We're going to go over here. We're going to do a quick cleanup job, if I can find a good route through, over this way. We want to clean up the tungsten area that was pointed out by our better mapping thing. And I want better larvae. Oh, I want to get rid of these stinky spores as well. I'll keep an eye out for them. Yeah, and we just we want our other creations to progress a little bit. You know, we want our tree farms to get better, and our insect levels to grow, and etc, etc. What's over here? There's a thingy over here. There's a little patch. But we are kind of heading to this corner. We can't make the better map yet. We don't have obsidian, so I can't have a map on demand. Not yet. We will do later. I think we went to this. We had a look over here ages ago, didn't we? On an earlier video. Oh, mushrooms at toxic spores suddenly popping into view. We've got some materials on us to store all these away. I didn't bring a water filter. Because I'm a moron. Can we squeeze down here? We can, into this area down here. Oh, we can't really. Let's have a little look around. See, tungsten already. Let's have a little look around and see if we can find any useful bits and pieces. Not really useful bits and pieces. That's not what I mean. I mean any route down that we can maybe bring the vehicle down. Right, here's all the toxins and the dirt. Let's just grab those because we're right here. Not much of a toxin level, but of course, again, that's probably because of our protective gear as much as anything. If we came over this way, is this the area with the big bagger cleaner, or is that somewhere else? That seems to be underground. If we came over this way, it looks like we can approach and get the car over here. The reason, of course, I want the car over here is for the oxygen, the free oxygen we get from the car. Yeah, that looks like the approach that we want to do. Oh, we've got tungsten just lying out in the open over here. I did not expect that. Hello, uncommon larvae. Our inventory's full. Oh, god damn it! They're all turning up. I found a couple of chests when heading back to get the vehicle. And just happened to be up on here. And here you go, tungsten, just for anyone to grab. Get the little bits on. By this handy pool that I was guzzling from. Yeah, I'll try to ignore the larvae because I do have a lot of them. You do often need them, but there's not that much. You don't need them that much, if you see what I mean. I've got a box full of them already, and I have to hold on to my compulsive collectingness, you know. If it's a fancy colour, I'll grab it. If it's a common browny orange one, no, leave it alone. Yeah, this is the bit with the big bagger cutter, isn't it? Okay, yeah, this is the correct approach. Fine, I'm glad we've decided on that. Look at that thing. Now, as much as I want to clean this place up and make it look nice, please sir, can I play with the big digger? Are you going to let me? What do you reckon? The odds are not good, are they really? But yeah, we'll see. Cross your fingers and your toes. By the way, I'd forgotten the way that the oxygen thing works as well. I didn't bring a bomb with me, what a fool. You see the oxygen, the minus on the oxygen down there on my filter. What that means is, as I improve the oxygen level in the atmosphere, that number will get smaller, and when it reaches 0, we will not need to have oxygen tanks anymore. We'll keep the air filter on for a bit longer, but we will not need to stop off our oxygen anymore, which will be a big bonus. How many areas? Oh my god, there are 149 bits of tox around here that we need to clean up. I guess it is a very filthy area. I mean, they really made it, you know, we've been making a mess of the environment, and then we have really crapped up the what do you call it, the environment in general. And if you're then digging into that environment, I guess you're going to be making more mess. Something else we could do here, though, we could just shove this stuff into endless storage containers. Yeah, that is one answer. Alternatively, we could try processing it right here and right now. So what we would need for that is anything in these? As in muck in these? No, there's not. We would need a fairly strong thingy cleaner, the detoxifier. Yeah, to turn the. In fact, we probably need multiple of them, because what we'd like to have is one for turning spores into their component parts, and one for turning the goo into its component toxic parts. And that will keep the inventory a bit more spread out, because what we can do then is we can then craft, every time we get a full output from the, like say a bunch of goo, we can make that into, if I remember correctly, plastic. Yeah, polymer, to reduce the amount of stuff that is actually there. Oh, tree spreader, next one. Very good. And similarly, we can turn spores into the other toxins. What is that? The what do the spores become? Gas and something else. And you can eventually make those with water into purifying capsules. And once we can automate moving things around, we will be able to quickly and swiftly deal with all of the materials. And then once we can auto-collect from... In fact, we can use the auto-crafter for that, can't we? As well from there. Yeah. So, what can we do here? Let's have a think. I haven't got a convenient water source around here, so at some point I probably need to go back and... How bad is this water? Not that bad, actually. Collect some materials, so I can probably get enough materials to make those toxin removal machines. In fact, I've got one standing idle right now because it's not... I haven't got any toxins right near the base right now. I've emptied all my storage containers, so I could do that. Okay. Oh my god, there's more than one machine, look. There's loads of them. Yeah, so I could go back and get the components, and then we can use that to do... See if we can... See how accurately we can... Or how efficiently we can process all this stuff. Okay. Are you not going to go? Or do you have to go inside something? Or maybe I can put you on top of a little platform and you'll be happy. You'll be happy on a platform? Yeah, you got a little platform. Yes, that made you happy. Right, we've got... So we've got this. One of these is running goo. One of these is running spores. And then you can be making... you can't make that yet. You can make polymers. Yeah, for now, you can both make polymers, okay? Actually, no, you can make... plastic rods is what you can make. There we go. And in fact, you should be able to reach this one as well. if I put this here, like that, there we go. Yeah. Oh. Was there much tungsten lying around before? That's iron. Everything's getting a strange coloration to it. There we go. That'll making that. And when we get the water purification going, oh, we need Mo too. When we get the water purification going, we can then use that to make purification capsules. Right, now where's the rest of this? Looks like a huge nuclear reactor over there. Where's the rest of this crap? Here it is. Let's put a bomb down here. Clear that junk out. Maybe I should start using the second one. The second size explosives. I thought it might be get the ones on the ceiling a bit more easily. Come back! Come back, little goo ball. Don't try and escape from me. Yeah, we'll do the looting in a minute. I mean, is it really worth it? We're drawing up the stuff so fast. No toxin in there, is there? I'm getting the urge with these reactors, by the way. I'm getting an urge, which is I like to centralise things, but maybe I should now treat them, since I don't know what advanced state we're in, maybe I should treat them a bit like the solar panels. In other words, when I find a solar panel, a T2 solar panel, I just rebuild it, don't I? It's broken, so I break it down and then rebuild it. Maybe I should do that with these nuclear reactors. Yeah, I should just break them down again. Which is not a terrible idea. I mean, we could take the stuff. If I collect the stuff as resources, all it's going to do is going to sit back at my base. And nothing's going to happen with it. Yeah? It will languish in my base looking pretty. So I think that's probably the best answer. We are going to break them down and then immediately rebuild them. Okay? That definitely looks like a nuclear reactor. Right, where is the rest of this muck? Is it underground? Or is it here? Over here, maybe? What's our meter reading say? Our meter reading saying... Yeah, up here. Okay. I don't actually have any water on me. Should watch out for that. I think I've got some water back in the car. I appreciate the idea of the bombs, but also what it means is generally that the goo balls roll away, rather than if I clean them up like this, they just stay in my inventory. Which I think is a lot better. Oh, I've got another Jawa cruiser over here. All sorts of digging going on. What were you actually digging out over here? You're digging out the landscape here, but I'm not sure what ores you're actually getting in return for it. It's like you're cutting into stone, which doesn't make any sense to me. So this is slowly making the plastic, and as long as there's some spare toxin, that makes a rod, which seems to be working. Right, do I have water in the back? I do. And I don't have any food on me. That is also very silly. There we go. $130 left. Let's assume there's some down here. Unfortunately, these are probably... This is probably a separate pool of water, isn't it? It might be one big pool that links into the rest of the environment, but maybe not. What's down here? Just tungsten and stuff. Okay, interesting, but not relevant to me right now. We're not actually in the toxin area anymore. Okay, how did you get in here, sir? How did you manage to dig your way in here? You're not getting out again because there's plants in the way, but I guess you could just squish those plants if you really wanted to. 60 plus meters. Where's the rest of this slime? We'll eat that, and we'll drink that. Aha! Oh, shoot. We're going to get super alloyed. Should we keep risking it? If we stand under here, we shouldn't be hit by it. Is that right? What do you reckon? I mean, we're undercover. Oh! Did that hit me? I feel like I took a hit there, maybe. Come on. I am taking hits there. That's a really stupid idea. There's another purification fuse. Okay, so we can now we've got 4, so we can use 3 in the big drill, and we can use that one to boost our purification air filters back at main base, which is lovely. Please go away, super alloy. Right now you're not welcome. Was this another great big plant? It looks like it might be. Maybe different to the other one. I'm sure that will start growing before long when we clean this area up. I mean, I guess the obvious thing that makes sense around here is that they're digging out tungsten, which is why there's chunks of it lying around. Yeah, it's just buried within the within the rocky walls, which is what they're after. 10 more. Come on, 2 more. No, we did it. We did it. We did it. Right. So have a quick look through these buildings. And then see. I've already been in. No, I haven't been in this one. No. Looking for notes. Bits of story. Interesting objects. And these are just more worker barracks, aren't they, really? More trees are being unlocked. Ooh. This room looks interesting. Another poster. Now, what you said about the reactor? That's a T1 reactor. We're just going to put it straight back down again. Oh, we can't. It won't let us do it. Oh, that's a squeeze. Why can't we build it on here? Okay. What if I build a single platform? I'll do it. Now you're happy. Fine. That'll do it. Some sort of control room. No massages though. Why there was a reactor in the control room, I have no idea. What else have we got around here? There's a lot of stuff to search. We've got... I think we've been in here already. This is the one where I said, that'll grow in a minute, that plant thing. And it did. With great gusto. Oh, now we're just getting tons of purification fuse. Now you're taking the P game. You're throwing them at me. Oh, jeez. Oxygen. Again, I'm not concentrating. You know, eventually I'm not going to have to worry about it. And actually I'm not going to have to concentrate on it at all. Because we will have all the oxygen we could ever need. All the oxygen we ever breathe. Too much oxygen is also not good for you. But, you know, this is completely smooshed. What happened here? Is that an actual bagger or is that a crane that's gone? Okay, we'll find out in a minute. Right, so from this side, starting from this side, can we actually get up into one of those bagger machines? I doubt we can do anything. Although it would be quite fun if there was a part of the game where, you know, if you have to turn the machine on very briefly, just for one turn, so it breaks through a wall or something, and therefore lets you get to the next area or achieve something else. I mean, that's the sort of thing a game could do, isn't it? Eh? Let's look at this reactor. The lighting's very poor right now. How do I even get up there? Can I get up there from here? There's a gantry over here. Oh, hold on a second. Do we have purification gel? Because if we do, we're in business. We do, because over here we have a tungsten rod. That's an osmium rod. Do we have a tungsten rod? Poop. Okay, I thought we could make a top level water cleaner, but it's fine. We'll make a mid-level one. Tungsten purification gel and a plastic polymer. There we go. And there we go. That will start working away. Then we'll feed that stuff back over here. Every time we grab some, we'll put it over here into one of these machines. And what that will do is it will make... It will allow us to make purification capsules. These things. Let's try again to break into this machine. We're going to ignore all these little cabins and things that I haven't searched through yet. Can I get up there? And what is this thing? Is that a thing? Is that a thing you can make? Looks like an aerial thing. Right, what can we do up here? What trouble can we cause? Oh, we have got a cabin up here. Oh! It just tells you what it is. I'm not sure that's what's supposed to be. How that's supposed to work. I mean, we've already unlocked number 5 anyway. I want number 4 unlocked. We might have finally reached a point where... It is possible to reach a point where there's no more blueprints to unlock. You have unlocked them all. It isn't like there's a fixed number. Yeah, and you can find them all. It's more that... they're just a certain number scattered around the environment. After a certain point they are of no value whatsoever to you. Yeah, so we can't run this thing then. There's no way to make machine go. No? Machine not go? There's bound to be a golden crate around here though. You don't tell me there's not a golden crate that hasn't got a picture of a little bagger on it or something. That's going to be around here. Okay, fine. You won't let me play with a machine. I shall find something else to amuse myself with. Another room with a nuke sitting around in it. They're not very healthy. Safety conscious, are they really? See, that one doesn't have a blueprint in it. Maybe it's a fixed... Maybe some blueprints have got a fixed bonus inside them. You know? Oh, hold on. A terror token. Ah, I forgot about... Okay, so it is possible later to have a sort of merchant. Now, don't get too worried. This is not some terrible, like, real money situation. No, no, no. Terror tokens, I think you have to just... You can only find them, and... What does that do? Oh, okay. It's just a lift, isn't it? It's only a lift. Oh, there was a machine thing. That's no bloody fun. You gave me a button and I thought, oh, it could be a machine. Like running a big digger. No. So, yeah, the terror tokens are... You find them and you can trade them using a merchant rocket to buy things from the corporation. That was obsidian, by the way, there. That's a nice rare drop. Yeah, you can buy things that are... Resources that are harder to get hold of. Via a trade rocket. But it's nothing but useful, if you see what I mean. It's nothing to be worried about. Yeah, I'm quite disappointed there's no store or anything around here. Something about... That's just fabric, which is good. We'll be able to make some of that soon anyway. Make it ourselves. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that there's no story around here or like more things about what it's like to work for the company. Do you reckon there's anything behind this waterfall? No. Too good to be true, isn't it, really? Yeah, nothing there. Looks like someone's breaking it. Anything under here? No. Right, sorry for the noise. I just popped back to unload some of my inventory in the main base, and then this is happening. I don't know what it is. It looks like a big bit of quartz or something coming down. It's a single asteroid. Jesus, what the hell is this? Right in the middle of my plants. Pulsar quartz, there you go. I did remember, go away, come on thingy. I did say, I think I said before when I first found the quartz, that I did remember that it was possible. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. That it's possible to have a pulsar quartz asteroid, but I wasn't absolutely certain. Also, I'm not hanging around too long here because I don't know if these things will despawn, and these are too important to do that. Anyway, sorry, apologies, slight interruption. I just wanted you to see that because it was kind of cool. I'll bring you back to the normal proceedings in a minute. Okay, we can now break these down. You don't get much out of them, but you get circuit boards, and those are absolutely essential later. So, pretty waste of time now because we haven't actually got the tech to use the circuit boards for, but we will do later. And there it is, the drone station. We'll play with drones next time, maybe not this time, but they're going to be the answer to a lot of our problems. Any more secrets in these Jawa vehicles over here? Anything else? We've probably got more electronic debris. Come on, climb up. But no messages or anything, which is a bit of a shame. More heaters. I'm not even inclined to really take these apart, to tell you the truth. I can't be bothered. That's how lazy I'm getting. I'll take this lot. Yeah, I guess these vehicles were in here cutting new passages to open up access to more layers of, more levels of, what do you call it? What's the stuff we're in here for? Tungsten. Now the drone station is open, we will grab those. And these endless numbers of rocket engines will also be useful for that as well. I think we're about done here. The water needs a bit more cleaning up, and I need to slap down a miner over here, because of course the point of me coming here was to get access to the tier 2. The tier 2 thingy down here for the ores. Yeah, and I've not done that. And that was kind of the purpose of me coming over here. So I need to do that, but otherwise it's done. We might have a little look up here. There is actually a bit of a digger left up on the cliffs up there. I'll look at that. But otherwise, it's an interesting area. I love these models, but there wasn't quite as much to them as I'd hoped. I was really hoping for like more thrills, I guess, from the vehicles. But there we go. That's my just tough luck, isn't it, really, for not getting that. Yeah, just filtering through what we're getting back. Also, just unlocked explosives, so I think we're looking forward to a trip back to the big mine, because that will we've now got the purification fuses to get in there to the base of that, and also we've got the we can make some explosives. Presumably I've got the materials for it, and blow open the access to the to those passages off the deep mine as well. Yeah. Anyway, what's the best way to get up here? Probably is to climb up. Yeah, there's bits over here, see? Big chunk of pipes, which is fine. And then the remains of one of the cutting pieces up here. Just abandoned up here, look. Yeah, what's down here? Anything? There's a rare bug. There's an uncommon, sorry, not a rare one. Rare's got a deeper orange to it. Delicious honey beans. There we go. So yeah, I think we're done here. Okay, so I'll finish off the cleaning of the water around here. I'll bring over the materials for the tier 2 miner, so we can have all the tungsten we can eat. And then we'll come back and we're probably going to go back down the big mine shaft again, I think is what we'll do. Yeah, and other stuff's been happening in the background as well. I will see what I'm going to do. I might lead off with a couple of builds first and then we'll go in from there, yeah? Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care of yourself. I'll see you again next time.